What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just back giving another video. There's your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. I want to start by saying thank you everyone for subscribing. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell when I post another video, follow me on Twitter, links will be in the description. So I am sorry, this one did come a little bit late. It took me a little bit while to edit this one down. And today we're going to be doing my April manga haul. So if you did see my manga shopping vlog, I did pick up a couple things there in April. Definitely check that one out to see what else I picked up in April. But besides that shopping haul, these are my other orders that I picked up. So I can't wait to share with y'all. Let's get it started. So the first thing I picked up, and I cannot wait, I'm super excited. That's Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. Here's the final volume of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, where Jolene Cujo tries to get her father's memories and stand back. I'm super excited. Now, obviously, I've already watched all of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime, so I already know exactly how this is going to end. But I'm excited because that means we're finally going to get Steel Ball Run. I think Steel Ball Run comes out in July or June. I forget which one specifically, but I have no idea what Steel Ball Run is. I'm going into that one completely blind, but it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so obviously it's going to be amazing. Araki never misses, and I think a lot of people say basically Steel Ball Run is honestly one of his better works. I can't wait to see it because I know it is a complete reboot of the series, because if you've read or watched the end of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where the entire world basically got reset and exactly how that happened. So to see it basically unfold, I think in Steel Ball Run we might be getting, I think it's Jonathan and Dio back. Like, that's their version in Steel Ball Run with stand powers and things like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, I might be completely off, but I'm super excited. I can't wait to read that, and hopefully maybe the anime comes out very shortly. After that, I picked up Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, Volume 4. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You is a nice chill rom-com that follows a office worker and his chill nights hanging out with this girl that he met that works at the supermarket. I gotta say, this one is really becoming like my top favorite manga. I cannot stress this how much I really do enjoy this one, y'all. This one is really hitting up there. This is probably gonna be in my list for like my top manga I've ever read. If y'all don't know, that list basically consists of 3 series at this point. It consists of Wotsukoi, Bakuman, and Call the Night. And I have to say, this one it's probably gonna be up there. I cannot just stress this enough. This is just a nice, chill, rom-com slice of life series. It really is for everyone. I think anyone of all ages can really relate to this. Basically, because we have our main character, he has a hard day at work. He goes and he finds this crazy friendship with this girl that he just met that apparently works at the supermarket that he always goes to. And they just go and they just talk about their day. They just relax. And they just basically just chill together. They don't really do nothing. It is rom-com, but it's a nice slow burn rom-com that I normally don't like, but for this one it really is working really, really good. And you get to see different funny aspects of it, because it really is a funny series. Because if you don't know, the main character, the girl, she's playing a double life. So when the guy when he pulled up on her, she was dressed completely different, so he assumed she was a completely different person, and she just went along with it. This series is just super chill. I can't stress this enough. Like, every time I read this, it's just nice, it's relaxing, and I absolutely recommend this to everyone, because even if you're a little bit younger and you don't work, you know what it is to just have a stressful day and just want to sit down, relax, and talk with someone. And that's exactly what this is. Every time I read this series, I just have nothing but good thoughts. I highly, highly recommend this one. After that, I picked up 3 volumes of Call the Night. So I picked up volume 7, 8, and 9. So here's Call the Night volume 7, volume 8, and finally volume 9. So like I told y'all, Call the Night is in my top 3 favorite series that I've ever read. So I read it all on the Shonen Jump app, and I have to say, honestly, it's an incredible series. I mean, it really has a little bit of everything. That's what I really do enjoy about Call of the Night specifically. You have action, you have comedy, you have romance, you have slice of life, you have a whole bunch of different stuff, and I absolutely love this. You have the fantasy, because obviously it's a vampire world. You have all this stuff just inside the series, and it really is good. I love the artwork of it, especially, I love the backgrounds of the artwork. I love how everything takes place at night, and just the world that it really does look amazing. They really go ahead and just, you really feel like you're just walking the streets of Japan at night, because everything you see in the background is just vibrant, it's vivid, and then just the vibe of it, it's just incredibly nice, chill, and relaxing. Even when the crazy action stuff happens, or like the crazy plot twist occurs, it's just a relaxing read. I read this entire series all on the Shonen Jump app, and I gotta say, I can't wait to finish collecting this. I think I'm gonna make it my mission to definitely finish this in the next couple months, because I just want to have the complete series. I'm a little upset I couldn't get the Japanese version of the vinyl volume because it did come with like a special Call of the Night card, but I couldn't get that unfortunately because I wasn't really looking for it at the time. After that, I have Omnisent Reader's Viewpoint, Volume 6. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint follows Dokucha as he's trying to survive when the light novel he's been reading for 10 years becomes his reality. I feel like I say this every time. Whenever it's so hard to describe Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint because it's so much more than just like the initial, Dokucha, the main character, he reads this light novel for 10 years and then out of nowhere, once it's completed, the entire world that he's living in becomes that light novel. And because he's the only one that's read it, because on the app that he was using to read it, you can see how many people have read the light novel, and he was the only one reading this light novel for years. So because of that, he knows all of the knowledge, and he has all the knowledge. So the author basically gave him the power to essentially remember everything that he's read since chapter 1. And so he's trying to maneuver through the world, and he's basically trying to win like these death games essentially, and trying to make it so that, alright, he has good powers in the beginning, he has good stats in the beginning, he has allies. Now he needs to be able to make it through to the end of this insane, crazy scenario that's going on. But it's so much more than that. Like, this one has a lot of twists and turns you really wouldn't see coming. It's really hard to describe Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I always recommend definitely check out the first volume. It is free on the Webtoon app. Check this one out because if you like the first volume, you're more likely going to like the rest of the series. I normally don't recommend anyone go into any series blind, but I highly recommend maybe trying this one for Omniscient Reader because I don't think too many people are going to be disappointed. Like, it really is a good one. A lot of people like to compare it to Soul Leveling. You can't compare the series. They're both manhwas, but they're so different that making a comparison is just asinine. You can't do it. They're 100% their own. So you have to go into this one with an open mind, and I highly recommend it. It is actually really good. The last thing I picked up was Volume 5 of Initial D. Initial D follows Takumi and his journey from being a tofu delivery boy to a street driving legend. I gotta say, I absolutely am falling in love with Initial D. I see what all the hype was back in the day. This is a real amazing series. Like, it goes just beyond just street racing. Like, it's really just a nice action-packed series, and you really come to love street racing. Like, if you're someone like me who knows absolutely nothing about street racing, I really don't know too much about cars, this one really like got me going. I really do enjoy Initial D because I was just like Takumi. I was like the main character. I knew absolutely nothing about cars, really didn't know nothing about street racing, and the series actually has a nice way of teaching you along with Takumi. So the reader and obviously the main character himself, they're all basically learning about street racing in general, and you're learning about all the different techniques and different parts, and just the whole structure in general. It's an amazing series. Now, obviously, we are getting the omnibus. The original series, it was out of print for a long, long time, and I'm so excited we got to read this because I was never going to read the out of print series because there's no way for me to get it. But having these omnibus, honestly, I can't believe it. And I actually love the colors that they're doing with the omnibus. I just want to mention that because they're doing like these nice vibrant colors with each omnibus that comes out. This one, I don't know, it's like a teal turquoise. I'm terrible with colors, but it looks nice. I am super excited because this series, I think, is going to be 24 volumes for the omnibus. Cause I think the original run is 48. I might be wrong, but to have 24 volumes of this insane series, I can't wait to see where it's gonna go. Cause to me, in my head, there's really not much more you can do. Cause he's already street racing. He's already a legend. He doesn't know. I don't know where else he could take it. Maybe he goes professional. I have no idea. I have never read beyond this series, so I can't wait to check this out. So that was my manga haul for the month of April. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Now, I didn't pick up nothing too crazy, but I do really enjoy my pickups. Got some Call of the Night, Initial D, obviously Smoky Mountain Market. Y'all already know how I feel about that one. And the fact that I finally got the last volume of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure means we're going to go into Steel Ball Run. That made the entire manga haul for this month. I absolutely enjoyed that one. Definitely let me know down in the comments what are some things you're picking up just recently for your manga hauls. And if you guys made this far into the video, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I don't post another video, follow me on Twitter, links will be in the description. This is your boy Just, I'm off this.